Hello friends, welcome to Affairs Cloud. We learn to lead. My name is Vikas. So friends, in today's video we'll be discussing the most important current affairs of the third week of May. The video will be very important, so do watch the video till the end. Hit the like button, share the link of this video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe. So friends, let's start with the video, but before that we have something important to tell you about. We have an app by the name Carriers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you will see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be moved to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years. So choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay. Also, we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from app, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book, PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here the we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state wise current affairs are provided to you. Apart from this, I have a gift for all of my friends here. If you use my code Vikas10, you will be getting a straight 10% discount on the purchase you make. So when you are about to check out and do the payment, just before the payment, you will be getting an option to use the promo code. There you can put the Vikas10, the code, and you will be getting an extra 10% discount on the total purchase you make there. So let's start with our video. So the first question that we'll be discussing today is Dash launched the first of its kind community-based inclusive development CBID program on rehabilitation of Divyangjan, which was a result of a MOU, that is Memorandum of Understanding, signed between India and Dash. It was a memorandum of understanding between which two countries that was signed on the topic community-based inclusive development, that is CBID. What is the name of the country? First of all, tell me. The name of the country is Australia. Alright, so it was a MOU signed between India and Australia, and who's launched the first of its kind community based inclusive development? Name of the person. The name of the person is Tharchand Gehlot. Alright, so the correct option becomes option 3. Tharchand Gehlot launched the first of its kind community based inclusive development CBID, that is your community based inclusive development program on rehabilitation of Divyangjan, which was a result of a MOU signed between India and Australia. Alright, this course is co-designed by Rehabilitation Council of India and University of Melbourne as a joint initiative under the MOU signed between India and Australia in 2018. Alright, moving on to next question. Read the next question. Which payment bank agreed to provide cash management and collection services to Mahindra Rural Housing Finance Limited? I repeat, which bank agreed to provide cash management and collection services to Mahindra Rural Housing Finance Limited? What is the name of the bank is asked here. The name of the bank is Indian Post Payments Bank. Alright, Indian Post Payment Bank. If we talk about Indian Post Payment Bank, it was established in 2018. Director and chairman is PK Bisoi. And if we talk about the tagline of this bank, that is Indian Post Payment Bank, the tagline of this bank is आपका बैंक आपके द्वार, आपका बैंक आपके द्वार. All right. Next question. Read the next question, what it is saying. Which biodiversity management committee was awarded as the best BMC, that is your biodiversity management committee, in the Indian Biodiversity Awards of 2021? The question is, who won the best Indian biodiversity award? It can also be framed in a manner that which biodiversity management committee won the Indian Biodiversity Award of 2021, and it was, tell me the name of the, there are the 5 options. Come on, tell me fast. I am waiting for your answer. It is Shergaon BMC, that is of Arunachal Pradesh. Alright, if the name of the state is asked, then you should know it is Arunachal Pradesh. State can also be asked, so do take a note. Both remember it was Shergaon BMC, that is Shergaon Biodiversity Management Committee of Arunachal Pradesh. A.C. Makoso was appointed as the Prime Minister of which country? A.C. Makoso is appointed as the PM, that is your Prime Minister of Congo. Alright, so correct option is option 1. If we talk about the capital of Congo, what is the capital of Congo? It is Brazzaville. Alright, it is the capital of Congo. Next question. Padma Shri awardee Shri Kumar Banerjee passed away in May 2021. Previously, he served as the chairman of which organization? Mark this question important. Padma Shri awardee Shri Kumar Banerjee passed away recently, and the question asked there is he served as the chairman of which organization? Padma Shri awardee Shri Kumar Banerjee. He served Atomic Energy Commission of India. Alright, he was the chairman of Atomic Energy Commission of India. Padma Shri awardee Shri Kumar Banerjee. Next question. Which country signed an agriculture action plan with India for cooperation in the agriculture sector for a duration of 3 years? I repeat, which country signed an agriculture action plan with India for cooperation in the agriculture sector for a duration of 3 years? Duration can also be asked, and name of the country is being already asked here. So the name of the country that signed on an agriculture action plan with India is which country? It is Israel. Alright, India and Israel have signed a 3-year 5th Indo-Israel Agriculture Plan 2021 to 2023 agreement for development in agriculture cooperation. Alright, under the work program, both countries will implement 2 initiatives, namely Indo-Israel Agriculture Project Center of Excellence and Indo-Israel Villages of Excellence. Alright, and if we talk about the capital of Israel, the capital is Jerusalem. Alright, then read the next question. You should have a habit of reading the question and framing multiple questions from the question itself, because in the question multiple knowledge is given to you. Alright. Next, India is planning to reintroduce 10 cheetahs from Dash in November 2021 at Dash for the first time since cheetahs were declared extinct in India in 1952. Remember, this question can also be asked like when cheetahs were declared extinct in India. It was declared extinct in 1952. So it is asking, first of all, tell me India is planning to reintroduce 10th cheetahs from, name the country from which India will be importing 10 cheetahs. The name of the country is Africa. Alright, first question done. Next part of the question is, at which location? Means they will be importing 10 cheetahs from Africa and they will be taking them, those 10 cheetahs, to at what location? They will be taking them to Kuno National Park. Kuno National Park. Where is this Kuno National Park? This Kuno National Park is in Madhya Pradesh. Alright, so this becomes important, and indirectly this question can also be framed like Kuno National Park is situated in which state of India? It is situated in Madhya Pradesh. So the correct option from this question becomes Africa and Kuno National Park, also remember here in Madhya Pradesh. Next question is, the national mission of the use of biomass in dash was set up by Ministry of Power with a minimum duration of dash years. I repeat, the national mission on the use of biomass in dash, where in coal-based thermal power plant, was set up by the Ministry of Power with a minimum duration of 5 years. Alright, so the correct option becomes option 5, coal-based thermal power plant, and for a duration of 5 years. Next question. Name the foreign payment solution company that became a certified partner of RuPay SoftPOS by NPCI in May 2021. I repeat, name the foreign payment solution company that became a certified partner of RuPay SoftPOS by NPCI in May 2021. Alright, what is NPCI if I tell you? Tell me the full form of NPCI. This stands for National Payments Corporation of India. Alright, so what is the name, the foreign payment solution company? What is the name of the company? It is Paycor. Alright, the National Payments Corporation of India has included Paycor, that is Turkey's global payment solution company, as one of the certified payment partners for RuPay SoftPOS to drive cashless payments across the country. Alright, so the correct option is Paycor. Next, which financial company partnered with Vivriti Capital to provide capital financing worth 300 crore rupees to MSMEs? Alright, I repeat, which financial company partnered with Vivriti Capital to provide capital financing worth 300 crore rupees to MSMEs? And the name of the company is Flexi Loans. Alright, Flexi Loans. Fintech lender Flexi Loans partnered with financial services companies Vivriti Capital to provide working capital financing to micro, small and medium enterprises by distributing or giving them a loan worth rupees 300 crore rupees. Next, in May 2021, PM Naomi Matafa became the first female president or prime minister of which country? This question is important. PM Naomi Matafa, she became the first female PM of which country? She became the first female of Samoa. Alright, she became the first female of Samoa. Alright, what is the capital of Samoa if I ask you? It is Apia. Alright, and if we talk about currency, it is Samoan Tala. Next, which organization will be designing the reactor for India's first radioisotope production reactor and processing facility complex? I repeat the question. Which organization will be designing the reactor for India's first radioisotope production reactor and processing facility complex? What is the name of the organization? It is Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Alright, Bhabha Atomic Research Center. The Department of Atomic Energy stated that India's first radioisotope production reactor and processing facility complex will be built on public-private partnership model, that is PPP model. Alright, public-private partnership model. It will be the first of its kind PPP model in the world. The reactor will be designed by Bhabha Atomic Research Center and constructed by Nuclear Power Corporation of India, that is NPCI, a subsidiary of DAE, that is your Department of Atomic Energy. Next, Which country signed an MOU with WHO to set up first WHO, that is World Health Organization, biohub facility for rapid genome sharing of viruses and pathogens? I repeat the question, and this is important. Which country signed an MOU with World Health Organization to set up the first World Health Organization biohub facility for rapid genome sharing of viruses and pathogen? What is the name of the country? It is Switzerland. All right, I repeat, it is Switzerland. If we talk about WHO here, who is the Director General of WHO? He is Tedros Adhanom and Ghebreyesus. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus is the Director General of WHO. And if we talk about the headquarter of WHO, it is in Geneva, Switzerland. Moving on to next question. Which bank implemented TransUnion's onboarding solution for digitizing onboarding of its credit card customers? I repeat, which bank implemented TransUnion's onboarding solution for digitizing onboarding of its credit card customers? And the name of the bank is Yes Bank. Who is the MD and CEO of Yes Bank? MD and CEO is Prashant Kumar. Prashant Kumar. What is the tagline of Yes Bank? The tagline is experience or expertise. And if we talk about the headquarter of Yes Bank, it is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next question. Pockets became the first in India in the digital wallet sector to link e-wallet with UPI network. The digital wallet Pockets belong to which bank? Two questions here. It will be asked who became the first in India in the digital wallet sector to link e-wallet with UPI network. It is Pockets. Then the digital wallet Pockets belong to which bank? This digital wallet Pocket belongs to ICICI Bank. All right, I repeat, it belongs to ICICI Bank. Next, who was appointed as the chairperson of the 12-member expert committee on the investment funds of International Financial Services Center? I repeat, who became the chairperson of the 12-member expert committee on investment funds of International Financial Services? Who became? He was Nilesh Shah. Next, which organization announced to include risk related to climate change, inequality and demographic in economic assessment? I repeat, which organization has recently announced to include risk related to climate change, inequality and demography in economic assessment? What is the name of the organization being asked here? Tell me. It is IMF, that is International Monetary Fund. Where is the headquarter of IMF? The headquarter is in Washington, DC. I told you there is another organization, World Bank, whose headquarter is in Washington, DC. Where is the headquarter of RBI of India? Headquarter is in Mumbai. Where is the headquarter of Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, that is OECD? Headquarter is in Paris. And if we talk about UNDP, that is United Nations Development Program, its headquarter is in where? New York. All right, next question. Who won 2021's Princess of Asturias Award, the top award of Spain under social science category? I repeat, who won the 2021's Princess of Asturias Award, the top award of Spain under the social science category? Who won this award? It was won by Amartya Sen. Indian economist and Nobel laureate Amartya Kumar Sen won Spain's top award, Princess of Asturias Award 2021 under the category Social Science. Do remember this. Alright, she won it for the category of Social Science. The jury announced the list of 2021's laureate over the virtual platform. He won the Nobel Prize in Economics in 1998 also. Alright, Amartya Sen won Nobel Prize in Economics in 1998 for its contribution to welfare economies. Alright, Amartya Kumar Sen, remember, won the Spain's most Spain's top award, that is Princess of Asturias Award 2021. Next question. In May 2021, Yuan Longping, the father of hybrid rice, passed away. Which country does he belong to? I repeat, Yuan Longping, he is known as the father of hybrid rice, recently passed away. Which country does he belong to? He belonged to China. Alright, he developed the first hybrid rice varieties by the name Nan Yu number 2. Alright, which transformed China into a grain surplus country. In 2004, he was honored with the World Food Prize also. Yuan Longping was honored with World Food Prize in 2004. Next question. A first of its kind environment surveillance platform in Asia called Precision Health Platform was launched in Dash for conducting surveillance in Dash systems. See, first of its kind environment surveillance platform in Asia called Precision Health Platform was launched in Bangalore for conducting surveillance in sewage system. Alright, so the correct option is fourth. Next. Who was awarded the 2020 Energy Frontier Award, also known as the International Annie Award 2021? Oh, 2020. I repeat myself. Who won the award? Who was awarded the 2020 Energy Frontier Award, known as the International Annie Award of 2020? Who won this award? It was won by CNR Rao. Alright. He is also a Bharat Ratna awardee. Do remember this? Bharat Ratna recipient. Alright. He is a professor and he has received the Energy Frontier Award of 2020, also known as International ENI, that is International Annie Award of 2020. Next. Who was elected as the President of Syria in May 2021? Who was elected as the President of Syria in May 2021? What is the name of the person? He is Bashar al-Assad. Bashar al-Assad has been elected as the President of Syria in May 2021. Next. Which organization developed an indigenous isothermal forging technology for manufacturing critical aero engine components in India? What is the name of the company? It is DRDO, that is Defense Research and Development Organization. Next. Which organization is planning to launch its first mobile robot rover to moon by the name Viper? See, it is important. Mark this question. The name of the robot rover is Viper, and this Viper will be sent to moon by which organization? It will be sent to moon by NASA. US space agency NASA has announced plans to send its first mobile robot Viper to moon in 2023. Mobile robot will search for ice and other resources on and below the surface of the moon. Viper stands for, full form is also important of Viper. It stands for Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration Rover. Alright, this is Viper and this will be launched by USA in 2023. Next, what is the theme of 2021's World Hunger Day that is annually observed across the globe on 28th of May? Theme is Access Ends Hunger. Access Ends Hunger. World Hunger Day is annually observed on 28th of May to create awareness about the people across the globe who are living in chronic hunger. The day also aims to celebrate sustainable solution to hunger and poverty, and the theme of 2021's World Hunger Day is Access Ends Hunger. Next. Which organization conducts the War Games Steadfast Defender 2021 in May 2021? This is important. Alright, do mark it. Which organization conducts the War Games by the name Steadfast Defender 2021? It was started by NATO. And full form of NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This NATO is conducting War Games Steadfast Defender 2021 from May to June in 2021. This majority of the exercise will take place in Germany, Portugal and Romania. The forces will be deployed across the land and sea from North America to Black Sea region of the coast of Portugal. NATO was formed on 4th of April in 1949. Alright, next. Name the company that launched the first of its kind crypto-based lending platform in India under its cryptocurrency exchange. What is the name? Name is ZebPay. Alright, this ZebPay has launched a first of its kind crypto-based lending platform in India under the cryptocurrency exchange. What are the other cryptocurrency exchange if we talk about, just such as WazirX? Alright, it is the largest cryptocurrency exchange of India. Next. Who became the first Indian to win the Rudolf V. Schindler Award from the American Society of Gastrointestinal Endoscopy in 2021? Who is the person who received this award? He is Dr. D. Nageshwar Reddy. He is Dr. D. Nageshwar Reddy, who won the Schindler Award from the American Society of Gastrointestinal Endoscopy in 2021. Also remember that Dr. D. Nageshwar Reddy, he is the chairman and founder of AIG. AIG stands for Asian Institute of Gastroenterology. Alright. Next question. World's first, I repeat, world's first global satellite-based reef surveillance tool to monitor the coral bleaching issue was developed by researchers from which university? This was developed by Arizona State University. Alright, it is world's first global satellite-based reef surveillance tool to monitor the coral bleaching issues. Next, the national mission, I repeat, the national mission on the issue of biomass in Dash was set up by the Ministry of Dash with a minimum duration of Dash. We have covered this question and it is coal-based thermal power plant in 5 years. Next, annually, International Day of UN Peacekeepers is observed by the UN on which day? International Day of UN Peacekeepers is observed on 29th of May. Alright, then Corporal Yuvraj Singh, where India's Corporal Yuvraj Singh was honored with the DAG. Annually, International Day of UN Peacekeepers is observed by the UN on when? It is observed on 29th of May. And where India's Corporal Yuvraj Singh was honored with the Dag Hammarskjöld Medal Award. Alright, who was awarded with this medal? He was Corporal Yuvraj Singh, and the correct option becomes 29th May and Corporal Yuvraj Singh. Next question. The dispute Mekandatu Dam is constructed across which river? I repeat, the disputed Mekadatu Dam. This is Mekadatu Dam. This is a disputed Mekadatu Dam that is constructed across which river? This is constructed across river Kaveri. Alright. In May 2021, National Green Tribunal set up a review committee to report on the alleged violation of norms in the construction of a reservoir across the Kaveri River at a Mekadatu Dam in Karnataka. Alright, and if the location it asks, it is Karnataka. Alright, Kaveri River has a water sharing dispute between 3 states and they are Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Alright, Puducherry is a UT. So 2 states and between 1 union territory, this Kaveri River is having a water sharing dispute. Next, where is Govind Pashu Vihar National Park located? Govind Pashu Vihar National Park is located in Uttarakhand. Alright, it is located in Uttarakhand. Next, where is Tadoba Andheri Tiger Reserve located? Where is Tadoba Andheri Tiger Reserve located? It is located in Maharashtra. Alright. Next. Read the next question. It is saying, who is the present chairman and managing director of Oil and Natural Gas Corporation as of May 2021? Subhash Kumar is the present chairman and MD of Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, that is ONGC, as of May 2021. If we talk about ONGC, we just saw chairman and managing director is Subhash Kumar. ONG was established in 1956 and the headquarter of ONGC is in New Delhi. Next, which is the longest river of Odisha? Mahanandi is the longest river of Odisha. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparations for upcoming government exams. You can use the code Vikas10 to get a straight 10% discount on any purchase you make. All right, so that's all for the day. Take care.